Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. Right next to me on the, not couch, but right next to me on the table here is going to be my co-host.
Oh shit, it's me, Omar.
And right next to him is my wonderful co-host and executive producer,
Jordan.
Man, so we didn't get a chance to talk about it, but did you guys hear about the fucking submarine?
Oh, dude, yeah, the fucking story that swept the entire world. Well, I don't know about the entire world.
Five rich boys in the yellow submarine?
Yeah, 5 rich boys in the submarine. I can't help but laugh. It's a little silly.
It's a little sad because, like, one of the guys on there, he was a 19-year-old kid, and it was like, I assume his dad dragged him on there.
That is what happened. Yeah, apparently he was very scared, and his father wanted to do it for Father's Day.
Oh, what a fucking horrible...
Which, yeah, his wife is probably like, I fucking told him not to take him.
Jesus.
I told him not to go on that thing.
Crazy.
Yeah, that thing looks like a fucking fleshlight, dude. It just dropped in the water.
Yeah, so James, you guys know who James Cameron is?
I do, yeah.
The director of Titanic, a genius. Literally a genius.
There's some other movies you got to throw in there.
Avatar. I mean, the guy's made so much
Terminator,
shit.
Terminator 3, Part 3.
He's a genius.
To y'all.
Dude, James Cameron's a fucking genius. You kidding me?
I'm just playing.
Come on, man. Don't throw shade at James Cameron, bro. So years ago, when they were shooting the Titanic, there's footage of them going down to the actual Titanic in the movie. Mm-hmm. It's because he actually went.
Yeah.
Like, he's done this before. Like, he's went in a submarine multiple times down to that area and even further before.
Apparently he's gone 33 times.
Yeah.
33 times?
33 fucking times.
The guy's very diligent. And, like, I was watching an interview with him talking about the situation, and he understood it from, like, A to Z. And he was basically saying that this guy, the CEO of the company, OceanGate, who created the submersible device, the sub, he cut corners on a lot of shit that he probably shouldn't have cut corners on. Yeah. Like, for instance, like, he made, I think, the whole lot of, like, carbon fiber, which is known to, like, degrade or, like, rub against, like, other elements and get, like, fucked up or something.
Yeah.
So he knew that, and he made it anyways, because I'm guessing it might have been, like, cheaper or quicker or easier to get, whatever.
Yeah.
And because of shit like that, fucking imploded.
Yeah.
Bro, it's... I really don't see the craze for it. These people... If people don't know what we're talking about, there's a bunch of people who paid this, I guess, like, kind of amateur company in a way, money to go explore the wreckage of the Titanic. They paid $250,000 each, $250,000 each.
Yeah.
And they went down there, and this dude, there's no screens on this fucking submarine. It's just a goddamn tube, and then on either end, they just fucking riveted, like, 2, I guess, things to close it, like 2 caps on it. Mm-hmm. And then he fucking pilots it with a gaming control. I mean, truly, anyone could have seen that. Like, I saw, like, a picture of the inside of James Cameron's submarine, and the thing looks decked out. You know, it looks like rigged, but it still looks like decked out.
Like, he has the whole fucking shit,
whole
like
shebang.
steel, and the shit's legit.
Yeah. He's got all the fucking buttons. He's got the little sonar-looking screens. He's got wires everywhere. You look at this guy's, the inside of it, it's literally just a tube, bro. It looks like the inside of a McDonald's play place. Yeah. That's it. It's just that, and then, like, a small screen in the front that you can see whatever camera, you know, they have out there they're pointing at. You can see the image on that screen. So you're not actually seeing it out the window. You're just looking at a screen.
Yeah.
So
it's not worth it.
So let me ask you a question, both of you guys. Do you think that these guys are dumb for going on this submarine, for paying and going on the submarine?
Nah.
The idea of it
Gio
isn't
says
dumb.
no.
But this submarine was dumb.
I don't think so.
Please explain why you don't think it's dumb.
Because I was standing up for myself in the group chat for an hour the other day.
I can't back down now.
I can't back down
come
now.
on. I want you to provide me at least 2 or 3 rational points as to why it is not a dumb why it was not a dumb decision.
One, I think all of that thrill-seeking shit is dumb. So it's all dumb to me. So I don't think it's dumb from a financial standpoint because they all have money. And I don't think it's dumb because it's some shit they like to do. Somebody wants to be like around the Titanic and look at it through a small little screen. Hey, I'm not gonna fight nobody. That's all you want to do. If you die doing it, my man, that's on you.
I mean, no. At the end of the day, you can apply that to everything.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it all.
I still think it's dumb, but yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, if in a way you have to admire the fact that they wanted to go out there and explore and shit like that, but also like. What kind of exploration is that? You're just going down there in this fucking tube. This guy's pointing a camera.
How cool can it be?
Okay, now I'm about to slander James Cameron. Because he don't invite nobody on his bullshit-ass submarine, so now we have to find other ways to get there.
Bro,
Greedy-ass
he's not going down
James.
there for fucking
Yes,
for
he
fun
is.
for fun and games.
He's
The
been down
guy
there
is a
30 times.
he's an engineer and a scientist and a filmmaker.
You
bro.
think he goes down to 33 times and he's not having some fun?
He's having a little bit of fun.
That's what I'm
He's having some
saying.
fun in
He's
games.
not bullshitting. Like the CEO of this company was bullshitting. He put this thing together with bullshit. James Cameron obsessed over every single detail that went into this machine because he
Yeah.
realized if I'm gonna get in this bitch by myself, I don't want to fucking die.
Yeah, James
I
Cameron-
feel it. But I'm also like, if we have no other way to go, and I want to see the fucking Titanic before the world blows up, I'm gonna find my way down there.
Now that's a good question, Gio. How many other organizations offer this service?
I don't
Because
know.
if there's other
See
better
the
ones.
Titanic. Why the Titanic? Why
That's
is
the-
that the thing though?
That's
Why
them
is
people. I don't know why they do that
is
shit.
that the one? Why is that the one? Like, why is that? Why we have to see that? Like, go climb Everest, go climb Kilimanjaro or something. I don't know. Why is that the thing?
I think one of those
That's
guys did it already. He did that shit already.
I heard a couple of them were also in one of those space flights.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What do they call
that's the
something
guy.
blue?
Yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He does like a bunch of wild, adventurous shit. So like
Something
this
about
is-
that tells me though that he didn't care about the Titanic. He just want to be like, I was like very high above the earth. Now I want to be very low below.
First of all,
just thrill
You know?
seeker.
Just
first of all,
thrill seeking.
He's British, so fix your accent.
I want to be high above the earth,
I want to be high above the earth.
above
I'd
all
like
you
to be-
mortals,
I'm a king of the land and the air
and the sea.
and to say,
Well, not really, because he fucking imploded.
He did implode.
He turned into a fucking soup, bro.
and now he's one with the sea.
So
Yeah, now
are you
he's on
telling
the
me? So they heard some banging noises and they thought these guys might be alive, which is a funny thought if you think about it. Imagine if they were alive. How would they be banging on anything to get our attention?
Bro,
That's
they're,
fucked up, man.
like 13,000 feet under the
Yeah.
water, dude.
There's like little robot arms in this sub, like just punch the wall so that they can.
That's so sad.
But it is fucked up because the sound of the banging was them imploding. I'm sure.
I
And
do
then-
have a question where it's like, I am one that I have laughed at many situations on this podcast.
Yeah.
Ridiculously, I'd say. Is this only funny because they're billionaires?
It's funny because it's stupid. The whole thing.
Okay.
Look, it's.
When they showed me the inside, I was like, all right, that's fucking hilarious.
I think it's funny regardless of who they are.
That
I think
bitch looks like a softball.
if all right, so let me ask you another question. If somebody came tomorrow, let's say let's say before this happened, somebody
Okay.
came 2 weeks before this happened. They're like, Gio, we want to give you a free trip
to the Titanic.
to the Titanic at the bottom of the ocean in the Atlantic. Do you accept?
No.
Why don't you
Absolutely not.
accept?
Because I don't give a fuck about the Titanic. I
Would you
would
say
never
it's a
want to
little-
go there.
It's a little dumb.
But that's
In
because
your
I
opi-
don't
in
care
your
about.
opinion,
In my
in your-
opinion, I think it's all. I think people that go ziplining are stupid.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, it's all dumb to me.
So you're saying it's a differing of perspectives that people might have. Like some people might think
Exactly.
that shit's tight.
Yeah.
If it's putting your life in danger,
And if
you
I
think
got,
it's dumb.
and if 250 racks is like pennies to me, I'm going.
If that's your thing, is what
If
you're
that's
saying.
my thing, and
If
I'm
that's
like,
your
fuck
thing.
it, I'm bored on Tuesday. I'll fucking go.
I think what makes it dumb to me is not the fact that they're going to explore the Titanic wreckage, because I can see how someone would think that's cool.
Yeah.
It's just the sub they got in.
Okay.
I would have taken one look at that fucking thing and been like, oh,
No.
God, no,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, like,
are you out of your mind?
Calculate your risk, man. Like,
Yeah.
be aware. Gauge your risk. Is the risk worth the reward? Is the risk of getting in this fucking shoddy, shittily made submarine worth the reward of seeing a bunch of fucking rotting fucking... I don't even... There's no corpses. It's been
no
100
corpses.
years. There's no corpses. It's just... What is there, bro? There's just
There's
maybe
nothing.
jewelry or, like, plates or fucking mirrors.
I will
there's not really
say
much down there.
The one thing that like I can understand why they're like, fuck it, I'll go, is because the same company has made that trip multiple times.
That's true.
But not
And it's
that
also-
many.
They made it 30 times.
What James Cameron was saying, though, is that...
But
It
they've never
was-
been this deep before, and the weather is like fucking up the water conditions.
So they had gone 30 times? Like
That's
they
what the
had used
website
it 30
says.
ti- Oh,
They had
wow.
been a number of times.
That's a fair
James
amount.
Cameron said that with like how that submarine was built, obviously they were using like the same one or same ones.
Mhm.
It was only a matter of time before it was going to explode.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Apparently
wasn't.
they
It wasn't
received-
like if it was ever going to happen. It was a matter of when.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because over time, that kind of materials was just going to get degraded, and it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the CEO was calling them like baseless accusations, like all these other, I guess, like deep sea exploration, like whatever's. We're giving him warnings and telling him like this.
Oh.
It's just a matter of time, like you said. And he's like, guys, shut up. It's
I thought you
fine."
were saying he said it's baseless after this. I was
No,
like, yo,
no,
that's
he's
fucked
dead.
up.
Oh, he's tomato soup.
he's
dude.
Yeah, he's
soup,
dead.
bro. He's
Okay.
not- he's
Oh, he
not
was the
around.
one piloting.
He was on
piloting it.
there.
He was down there, bro, in his socks and
Think-
in crisscross applesauce.
Think about it.
dude. Down there piloting a bunch
Oh, but yo,
of fucking.
think about the confidence he had to convince 2 billionaires to go. Like they were probably just curious. They fucking emailed him, whatever. And he was like, you know what? I'll go on there with you.
Yeah.
Just to let you know that it's
Hey,
safe.
just to let you know, I'll pilot it. I'll go on there with you. Bring your fucking kid. Go ahead.
Bring your grandma. Bring your dog. I don't
Bring
care.
whoever you want.
They'll
They
be fine.
each got to pay 250 G's. Bring them.
We'll
go.
Yeah.
And high key, 250 G's does not sound like that much for that. I feel like it should have been maybe more. I mean, they're dead. It doesn't matter at this point. But like, I would have thought.
And
like
the material was not that good. So.
Yeah, I mean, maybe charge more. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe if you would have charged $500,000, maybe
Yeah,
you would have had
bro.
a better sub.
I do feel weird, like making a lot of the amount of jokes I've made about it. I do feel bad,
It's just so silly. Like,
but it's just crazy.
but what are they gonna look at? Can a sub even get into the nooks and crannies of the Titanic? What are they going on the outside, going around it, taking a look at the side of it? And
well,
then
it's
all
not
open.
Yeah, it's all open. There's no
Oh, it's
hole.
all
Yeah,
like
have
broken?
you seen the movie Titanic?
I have not.
In the movie, they
The
go.
very beginning, right?
It's like in the first 30 minutes. They show footage of them the actual footage of James Cameron going down there. They recorded what was actually down there.
So it's
And it
just
was
all
like-
open.
It's all
Yeah.
open. It's like an open ship. But
Yeah.
like when they went like the 90s. There was still like there's like plates and jewelry and mirrors and there's like some corpses, but they're very very like they're like at the brink of like they're gonna disintegrate. It's just like a little bit of bones. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's like clothes, like all the shit that's like artificial. It's not gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that shit's all down there. Metal,
And you can
all
actually
that shit.
see it. Like it
Yeah,
looks like
bro.
a room.
Bro, he goes through like kitchens and people's rooms and like different
That's
suites.
kinda cool.
It's pretty sick.
That's kind of cool.
But
But just
this-
get in a good submarine if you're gonna go down there.
Exactly. That's the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to be able to, make sure that
Yeah.
you're getting in a safe one.
And you got to have customers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That motherfucker James Cameron could have had $1 million business, but no,
He-
his
bro.
selfish ass wanted to go down there by himself and beat his dick off,
He's
flying
too-
around the damn Titanic.
He's too busy making amazing movies, bro. He doesn't have time.
What
to run a
amazing
business.
movies is he making?
Avatar.
Was
To
it good? Did y'all even see it?
I didn't see Avatar 2, but Avatar 1 was awesome.
You saw
Y'all
it?
got it.
And that wasn't that good?
I'm never watching Avatar ever. I'm not doing
you
it.
haven't seen the first
come
one?
on, man.
I saw the first one.
You're not watching the second one.
I fell asleep during the first one.
It's
Avatar is an
You
amazing
know, I
movie.
call it
They're
Ava
really-
way too long, Tar.
It is very long.
way too long, Tar.
I will say it's a movie that's just like it's a technical feat. Like the
It
story
is.
is kind of like but
is.
it's a technical feat. And like a lot of his other movies are really good too, like Terminators. I mean, all the Terminators are fucking.
But I
great.
think him and M. Night have that thing where they got known for doing one thing, and then the rest of the movie like falls apart. But it's just based off of like, with James is like, oh, his technology and all the computer generated shit he does is fire. But then the movies be shit.
the stories just
The
they
stories
go
are
to the
horrible.
wayside. But the movie, they look amazing. The
They
movies
look great.
look amazing. The special effects and everything. Like
Bro,
the Titanic,
I'm
they
about to say-
rebuilt the fucking ship,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
It's pretty cool.
I
And
can't
some
even
of the
imagine
people,
that.
when the boat is like split in half and there's people flying off, some of those people aren't even real. Like they're like computer generated.
How'd they do that in the
Damn.
90s?
In the
What-
90s.
I guess they had the money and the technology then too.
And it looks pretty good.
It looks great.
It looks really good. That Titanic holds up. Like I saw the movie probably like last year. Holds up really well. And it's very entertaining. Like I would have thought like it's corny as shit. No, it's actually really good and like it has like funny moments and I guess it's like dramatic, but the whole thing's just interesting knowing that it's going to crash and you're just waiting for it to happen.
Yeah.
And then when that shit actually happens, it's so fucking tragic.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can ever bring myself to sit down and watch Titanic.
I don't blame you, bro.
I don't know if I can sit down and press play movie and just sit there for 3 hours. I bet
It's
it's
good, man.
It's got to be good. People won't stop talking about it. Like the whole world knows Titanic, but I just don't know if I could do it. How much of that movie is the crashing? Because that's what I want.
It's like about the,
crash-
final third.
The crashing is the crashing's probably like
That's
maybe
a
the
fair
second
amount.
half.
they're
That's a
crashing
fair
for a
amount.
while, bro.
Yeah.
They're crashing for I want to say like an hour and 20 minutes is
Yeah.
them crashing because
Okay.
like they see it, they kind of play it out in real time. Like,
Iceberg!
they fucking hit
Didn't the
it.
captain ignore it and like just continue
I don't
forward?
remember. I haven't seen that movie in a
I believe
long
he
time.
hit it and then like he was like, oh, it's okay. And then he kept going and then like they start hearing noise and then one of the guys goes down to the bottom and he checks and he sees like that the some part of the ship. I'm not a ship guy. I don't know the fucking the limbo.
Bridge.
Something fucking breached and then he goes and tells the captain. The captain's like, okay. And then he starts to like fucking figure out how to like alert people and tell people and the ship starts filling with water.
Yeah.
And then they get everybody up to the deck and they're trying to get them into boats and shit. And the rich people are all hopping onto one boat to take the boat. I think we talked about this before.
And then they're all fighting to get on the last boats and shit. Like,
Yeah.
people are like, how dare you let them on?
Yeah, because there was like only women and children.
Women and children.
Meanwhile, the band is still playing, even though they know the ship is sinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Oh
yeah,
my
everyone
god.
talks about that.
That part was fire.
No, that's
That part's
cool.
fire.
I would watch the crashing part. I thought more of the movie. I thought it was the last like 20 minutes.
No,
Nah,
it was a
hell
minute.
no. It's a good
All right,
portion
well,
of the
that's
movie.
pretty
Is
cool.
that? I mean, the character
It's
development in
a
that one's
minute,
actually
bro.
pretty good too.
It's a good minute.
It's a good minute because they start splitting that bitch. You're like, holy shit! I know that guy.
Oh yeah, dude. When it fully splits and the bitch falls into the water, it's honestly shocking.
It's horrifying.
Yeah, you feel like you're because you feel like you're on the boat for the whole movie.
Yes.
And then when it happens, it's kind of unbelievable. You're like, holy shit, I can't believe. Like, if this actually happened, I would be shitting my pants.
Yeah.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, dude.
And there's no hope. And that water is cold as hell.
Yeah. It's like fucking Inception, man. Things are flying around. The hallways are fucking going everywhere. I mean, what would you do?
There's nothing you could do, bro.
I would just grab the nearest piece of driftwood and get on that. I wouldn't even worry about the rafts.
Yeah.
So what happens? Like, both sides are sinking. They're trying to get to the top of both halves, and then they just...
Bro, they're just
that's it.
falling.
Everyone ends up in the water at the same time.
So while it's splitting, like, I think that's after the last couple of, like, rescue boats are, like, taken up and shit.
Mhm.
So you're just, at that point, you're just looking for something. They were, like, holding on to shit. I forgot, like, what was on the main deck, but they were holding on to a lot of shit, and then they just start falling off, and then once that bitch goes, like, split down the middle, and it's straight up, and it just falls into the water,
Oof.
they were fucked.
What
bro.
a royal fuck up, dude.
They were
I
The
know,
fucked.
fucking
man.
guy piloting it. This guy
Fucking
just
dumbass, man.
The first time they take that thing out of the driveway, dude, he fucking crashes it.
Ridiculous.
The first time.
And all those people died
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
for a fun. I bet the boat was really cool though. Like
Yeah,
when
I
you were
bet it
on it,
was.
I bet it was awesome. The movie made it look awesome.
Yeah.
It made the facilities look really, really great.
The facilities.
For the
Yeah.
time, I'm sure it was awesome.
Man, that I still cannot believe that they were, like, British. I thought they were, like, New Yorkers or some shit.
On the Titanic?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were right.
They were
Homegirl in the movie was Jack was the only American one.
Yeah.
Well, there was a few. There was like two others, but it was just like him. Pretty much was the only main American character in the movie.
Yep.
Scamp, how'd he end up in there? It
Because
don't
he
matter.
was working.
He won
He
his-
was working there.
No. He won his tickets in the.
Oh yeah.
He was playing cards with this dude,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
he
boy.
was like betting a lot of shit. And this guy bet his ticket on the Titanic.
I know that dude was
Damn.
happy
And
as
Jack,
hell.
and Jack,
Yeah.
Jack took his ticket.
Damn.
That guy's like, "Ooh,
That guy's...
what off of my back?"
yeah, that could have been a bad one.
Imagine he hears about it the next day.
Dude, yeah, he was probably fucking cheering.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like that's... I would feel like $1 million. I would feel like there's some fucking divine purpose for me now.
This is divine that's like the people who dodged like 9/11 and shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like it's such a weird like phenomenon knowing that you could have been in the situation or
Fucking Seth
Yeah, they
MacFarlane.
yeah, he
He
was
was
one of the
supposed to be on the
people.
plane?
He was supposed to be on the plane to New York, I think.
I think Michael Jackson was supposed to be in a meeting too in the World Trade Center.
That
And
is
Mark
touching
Wahlberg.
wild.
Touching
Oh,
a
no,
kid.
Matt Damon. He had a fucking appointment to touch some kids on the fucking 96th
He was
floor.
meeting a kid.
He was meeting a kid.
I'm supposed to see a little boy on the 88th floor.
Do you know who that is? Let him in. It's Michael Jackson.
Fucking Michael Jackson.
Come on. Have you heard Jackson 5?
Yeah. We got
ABC
6
1, 2,
little
3?
boys.
Come on.
We take him to the highest point in New York. We let him have his way with some little boys. Whatever. No
Oh
one
my
will find
God.
out.
Have you guys seen that video? It's a video of you guys know the song "We Are the World."
Yeah.
That it was started for in the 80s. I think it was for Africa. There was some crisis going on.
Yeah.
We are the world. We are the children.
Yeah.
They got together like 40 different major artists,
Yeah.
like major artists of the time, like the top artists. Michael Jackson being one of them, and he sings like his line with like he goes like he really leans into it and like does the "We are the world." You know, that's his whole fucking professional singer shit. And like some other fucking random ass bitches is there singing. It's like some 80s artist. I don't remember who it is.
It was fucking not Cindy Lauper.
Was it Cindy? I was about to say Cindy Lauper. I think it was her, bro.
yeah.
He's looking at her.
It's
It's
like
so
Michael
funny.
McDonald or something.
Yeah, bro, they're right next to each other, and in the video, it doesn't cut. It just moves the camera from him to her, and he's still in frame, and he's looking at her like, "Bitch, did you just ruined what we're going for?"
You talentless
Because she's like,
bitch.
"We are the world." She's just fucking ruining it.
That's a lot of pressure, bro. Why would they pair her up with Mike?
I know.
They
That's
were-
a good
How are they
question.
gonna? They
They
better
just-
pair up a banger with a banger.
No, bro. They had any singer you could think of there, bro. They had mad singers.
Get them all.
They had everybody there.
That's fucked up on their part. Whoever planned the fucking duel, the pairs,
To put her next to him.
put her next to him, dude. Yeah.
Horrible idea.
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious, though.
You know what's a funny duel? A funny pair too. When Kanye's like George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Look at,
is that-
who
isn't
is
it
it next? It's Mike
Mike-
Myers, isn't it?
Mike Myers.
Yeah,
Mike
and he
Myers,
looks at him
right?
like, oh and then it goes to Chris Tucker.
Yeah,
Chris Tucker
Tucker
doesn't know what to do.
That's one of the funniest. That's the best Kanye moment. I mean, that has to be the best Kanye moment.
That's a great Kanye moment. That's the Kanye I know. And like, if Kanye wants to act out and do some shit, that's the shit I like.
How did he get from like that to fucking hating Jewish people? I don't know. What's the slippery slide?
admire
there?
him.
I can point it out very clearly. He was clout chasing.
For the on which part? For the Jewish
The
people
whole
or the
part, he
first
was
one?
clout chasing. He was a clout chaser his whole career.
What happened?
That is true.
He just so happened to make good music. That's what saved him.
He did. He was always very clout conscious.
Yeah.
I love the attention.
Yes.
Bro, I saw an interview where he was like, yeah, the pink polo stings and the backpack, that was all a lie. I didn't want to do any of that shit. I just did it because I knew it would make me feel different. And I was like,
He came up with that shit?
yeah, I mean, that's what helped him stand out when he came out.
I
Like,
remember pink
2004,
polo.
that shit was not popular.
No.
Like,
Yeah, the
Pink
pink
polos, you were a weirdo.
and the glasses, all that shit.
And the
big
glasses,
glasses,
yeah.
big shiny glasses.
Yeah.
The fucking aviators.
But he just got lucky. He just made fucking good music. And
He's
we were like,
talented. The guy's
Yeah.
talented. He's a
Yeah.
shithead, but he's fucking
he's
talented.
a talented little clout chaser.
Yeah.
What a pair of glasses, dude. The shade glasses.
Oh
How
man,
cool
those were
when you
big.
got- because when they were popular, when he made them popular, we were pretty young.
Yeah.
So when you got your hands on one of those, a pair of one of those, you're like, yo, these are the shit. But really, these things are not practical at all. You can't see.
You can't see
shit
shit.
out of them.
You can't see shit at all.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Do not. Speaking of not seeing shit, did y'all see? There's a singer named Debauchery, Rexha. So
I know who that is.
She's like a new pop singer, I think. A fan got arrested and he got charged with 2 counts of assault because he threw his phone at her during the concert, clocked her right in the eyeball.
He threw his phone in there.
He threw his phone at her while she was performing on stage, smacks her right in the face. She grabs her face and then like kneels down to the ground. She tries to get back up and then goes back down.
Oh.
And there's before and after pictures. But he got her good.
Oh.
He got her good. Sorry, Baby Rexa, but he gave her a
Baby
black
Rexa.
eye and like her shit was like it had like a big gash on it.
Man, that's sad, man.
Yeah.
So what's the end goal of throwing your phone at the artist? What does he hope to accomplish? What do you
don't
guys
know.
think he hopes to accomplish?
And why would you throw your phone of all things? They're gonna find out who you are. You've
The
just thrown your device that's
horrible
connected
idea.
to your name.
The end goal is that the person performing picks up the camera and like they start recording a video or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, I have your phone or whatever," and
Yeah.
that's on your phone.
So that's why they do it.
Because it happens a lot. Like people do that a lot.
They do, yeah. Like
Yeah.
Chris Brown or something.
Like they'll throw it
Yeah.
on stage.
They'll
Which
throw it
is
on
crazy.
stage. They'll throw it on stage on the ground,
different.
not fucking
Yeah.
hawk it at somebody.
Yeah, I saw a video of
The
like
grill.
someone did that to Meg Thee Stallion, and then she just twerked over the phone,
Yeah.
and that was it.
See, that's a hell of a video to have.
That's true.
And then you have that video forever.
Sell that shit.
That shit's favorited, starred, all that shit in my fucking video.
That is
If
pretty
that's my
funny.
phone.
Because you know, like BTS or something, when they come, everyone's throwing their phone, Taylor Swift and shit.
Yeah.
How do they get the phones? Does security come and like sweep up all the phones and they just like
They
are people
probably-
waiting outside the concert? Like
They'll probably throw it back
my
in the
phone.
crowd, or they'll probably just give it to security, and security gives it to the arena, and then people go for the lost and found.
That's what
and
they
get
do.
Their phone back.
yeah, so you might not ever see that phone again.
No, you'll get it back. There's a
think so?
very high chance of you getting it back.
I just don't think the juice is worth the squeeze.
Nah,
I
dude.
don't think it's worth taking that risk. I mean, why fucking do it? What if I
Yeah.
lose my phone and I can't get a ride home and I have to get an Uber home? You know what I mean? Like,
Not worth
if
it.
do you think in public, if you go and ask anybody if you can use their phone, they're going to let you?
yes.
At a concert,
yes.
dude?
Hell no.
Yes.
You think at a concert?
Yes.
I would not let anybody use my
Maybe-
phone after no fucking
Well,
Dude,
not
hell
you,
no.
but there are other people that will let them do that. I'm one.
yeah.
Maybe there are other people, but bro, I am not letting
I'll let somebody do it.
anybody touch my phone, my wallet,
Oh, not my
anything.
wallet.
Yeah, to be honest, it would take a really good sob story for me to lend you my
Yeah,
phone.
Gio,
bro.
for real, bro.
You want me to hand you this $1,000 phone in my fucking? I'm not giving you this phone.
I'll
Yeah.
let somebody use my phone.
Dude,
Unless I have a leash
what if
on
they
them?
run off?
It depends on how
Yeah.
you look. If you're bigger than me and I think you're faster than me, I'm not letting you
What
use
if
my phone.
what if it's a guy he's swole as shit,
You're not using my phone.
but he looks
Can I
super
use your
nice,
phone?
and he doesn't sound like a thug or anything. He sounds like super nice.
You're not using my phone. Now, if you're a 5'6", nice looking woman, you can use my phone.
But imagine she takes off.
Oh,
she,
I'm
she
tripping
ran
her.
track and field, and she's like really fast.
This just outruns your ass. You're just,
Yeah, just fucking sprints off it.
Because honestly, what I'm doing the whole time is I'm looking at your feet the whole time you're on the phone.
So what you're saying is, if it's a woman, you're gonna give her your phone. But if it's a man,
no,
you're not.
if it's short guy, I'll give him my phone.
What if it's what if a guy's 5'10"?
Yeah, what if he's 5'10"?
How big is he? Bigger than me?
You mean like muscular?
Is he strong or muscular?
He's
man?
a little muscular, but he's not like huge.
Oh, he can. Yeah, I'll let him. I'll let him use it.
You let him?
but I will hook his ass with my feet if I see him turn real fast. I'm hooking him.
He's
So
like, hey,
yeah.
it's a private call. I gotta walk down there.
Fuck you. Get your ass back here.
Give me what is that? And then it fucking takes off the other way.
Yeah,
Just
bro.
fucking
One time
turn.
I did that like years ago. I was in college, walking back to my apartment, and there was this guy. He looked like an older student. You know what I mean? Like he didn't look like any of the other like college students who were all between like 18 to like 23, 24. He looked like he was in his 40s. He was an older like African man.
Mm-hmm.
He looked really lost, and he had like his backpack and he had all his shit. And he was like asking me if he could please use my phone. He had like a really thick African accent, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But I was like, I felt bad for him because he looked very lost, and I was bigger than him, and like I kind of had Gio's look. I was like, I'm bigger than this guy. Like if he runs, I'm gonna catch him. Like he's kind of fat. Like he's not gonna get away from me.
Yeah.
So like I'll let him use it. And then like he's using my phone, and he has like a 5-minute long conversation with this guy in this African language. I don't know what language it is. And then finally like he gives it back to me, and I'm like, okay, thank you. And then he just leaves.
Wow.
Okay.
So overall, not a bad.
You could have saved that guy's day, dude.
You really
that guy
could've.
could have been like completely. He could have been asking people for an hour, and you're the first person to let him use the phone.
Yeah, I might have been.
Yeah, if I can for sure catch them in a race, I will let them use my phone. But
If I know I can catch it.
but even then, I would hate to chase.
It's a track and field star.
Yeah.
he's doing some stretches. He's
And
like
if-
stretching. He's like, hey, bud, can I use your phone?
He's stretching down. Ooh, I dropped it. Just fucking takes off of that.
Starts hopping over shit. Like the hurdles just start popping up. He starts hopping over them.
Bro,
Oh my
I'd just be
gosh.
so mad at myself even if I could catch them and I had to chase them, it'd ruin my day. I would never do anything nice for anybody again.
Ever again.
Yeah, don't you even fucking think about
Dude,
it.
I don't want to
Nah,
have
man.
to chase after anybody.
Yeah.
What am I? A
I
fucking
haven't had to
hitman?
chase
Why am I
after
chasing
anybody
after
ever,
people?
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't want that to
What
ever be-
am I?
chasing after people? What kind of line of work is that?
Am I a police officer?
Yeah, bro. What the fuck?
I don't mind it. I'm a sucker for a sob story, so I'll help.
I'll chase
I
a
don't
person.
mind.
No, I don't want to chase you down, but I'll let you use my shit.
Yeah.
Man, you gonna wake up in a bathtub with fucking one kidney, Gio.
Dude, I was outside of Target, right? And I'm walking out, and all I hear is, hey. So I'm trained to just keep walking. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not turning around. But I got to my car, I was like, fuck it. I'm going to turn around and see what it is. It's like this 5'9" Mexican guy with teardrop tattoos walking
hell
up
no.
to me. And he's like, yo, bro, I'm sorry I had to hassle you. But me and my wife, we like in between places right now, and I don't have a room. And I was hoping you could cash at me some money. And I was like,
You out of your mind?
how much money? He's like, $19. I was like, all right, cool. I'll give it to you. And he did it, shook my hand, said thank you, and walked away.
You cash after him $19?
I cashed after him $19.
I wouldn't
You're
have cashed
nicer
after
than
it.
me, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
would've-
cash
He,
up
bro,
anybody $5.
I was so far in the parking lot.
Yeah.
He was so committed to me giving him money.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, bro? You got it. And I saw him when I was walking in. He was on like the side of the Target and shit. So I was like, you got it.
You
You're
work
nice.
hard.
You're a nice soul, Gio.
Yeah.
I'm a good fucking guy.
I wouldn't have gave that guy.
Good.
I'm
I'm
a good fucking-
I'm a
ladies.
great fucking guy.
Ladies
I'm a good
listening,
fucking
I'm
guy.
a good fucking guy. I give homeless money. I'll let you use my phone.
Yeah.
If you're lost,
There's a heaven I'm getting in.
I will you home.
Nah, me and Omar going to hell. I'm not. I'm telling that guy, listen, buddy, I have barely enough money for myself.
Yeah. Bro, it's rare of me to bless a homeless person or like one of those people who's asking me for shit.
Oh man.
But every
Ever.
now and then,
Ever.
one of them like, you know,
Ever. I don't believe in it.
never.
I don't believe in it, bro. I work too fucking goddamn hard for my money. I know the value of it.
You know who I appreciate in the homeless community? I appreciate in the homeless community the dudes with the squeegees.
Oh
The
yeah,
guys
man.
who
I
don't-
hate them.
Hell yeah.
I don't
I
like
hate
them because
them.
they put you in a pickle. They put you in a little bit
No.
of a pickle, but I do appreciate the fact that like at least they're fucking trying, you know?
But dude, this dude outside of Whataburger just walked into my car. He had a water bottle with a hole in the top and just sprayed it over my fucking windshield and just started wiping it without asking
Where
me.
did you go? What liquid is that, sir?
It looked like I'm not gonna lie, it looked like nut. It looked like nut.
It looked milky.
It looked milky. It's still some of the residue was still on my car.
Hand soap, bro. He went to
see-
Target, dropped a little thing of hand
Bro.
soap in there and shook it around
Yeah.
and squirted it on your and a little bit of nut maybe for good measure. It gives it a nice sleek look.
See, they need to ask my permission if they want to do that. I'm not.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to start touching my property.
Sir, man,
Did
watch
you-
your car.
Do not come near my car without
Do not come
permission,
near me,
sir. Yeah.
please.
Do not approach me, sir.
What if you turn the fucking, you know, you can turn the water on in your shit. You turn the fucking water, start spraying him in the face.
Every time he tries to get close, spray him again, and then he tries to get close, spray him again. No, but like 2 days ago,
Oh my god.
some guy came up. He was trying to squeegee my car. I told him I didn't have any change, which I thought I didn't. And so he walked away. He was like, "God bless you, whatever. You know how they do." And then as he was walking away, I opened my thing and I remembered that I had just put like a Ziploc of coins in there. I threw the baggie at him like an old time king.
No way.
And I said, "Here you go, dude. Have a nice day."
Well, see, there you go. You did some blessing, man.
But so that's what I'm saying. Every now and then, I'll bless him. I'll bless a homeless dude.
You're
And
doing
when
the-
I do, I give him a large sum of change.
You and Gio are doing enough work. You and Gio are doing enough work for me. I don't have to do
Aw,
anything.
baby.
What you're doing makes up for me not doing anything.
There we go. It all
What
about-
if, what if
it's
you're
a balance.
driving and you have food and you're like, I know I will not eat this food.
Yeah.
And there's like a homeless guy.
I don't think they'd want it, dude. I think they'd get mad at me.
I don't want to give them half-eaten, like my half-eaten burger. If it's like a legit, like a sandwich I haven't touched, I would give it to a homeless guy.
What if it's like 5 nuggets? You have 5 nuggets that you did not eat.
I might take them home. Throw them in the air fryer, bro.
I have for sure had 5 nuggets and be like, you know what, bro, you can have it. You can have it, dog.
Take them home, dip it with some ketchup or something, you know? Some barbecue.
Yeah, because if you give them away, bro, you can be so mad at yourself later.
You gotta go
like,
home.
Oh, the nugget.
Yo, that happens to me all the time. I'm like, fuck, I had food. Why did I give it away?
Give it to that homeless
dude
motherfucker.
just fucking amped, dude, just having a great time.
I know all he wanted was alcohol anyways.
Oh my
Come
god.
on, bro.
I've just heard too many horror stories of people giving homeless people food and they like buck at them.
I want to promise you that has never happened to me.
I'm scared it's gonna happen to me, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna make me lose my faith.
I would rather give them food than money.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I agree.
I'll actually like if I'm driving somewhere because there's by my mom's house. There's like a lot of homeless people like chilling around there.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, if I see you on my drive back home, I'll be like, yo, what do you want? Like, do you want a burger or something?
That's
Like,
real.
Yeah,
You've done that before? That's real.
I've done that many times.
They got in the car?
Fuck no.
You let them drive?
Oh my god, I have a story. I have a story.
You go have lunch with a homeless dude?
No, but one time, one of my friends, he got very fucking drunk one day, and he told us that on the drive back home, we saw a homeless guy, and they were like talking to some shit at the light, and then the homeless guy was like, "Yo, can you give me a ride somewhere, like to another part of the city?" And he was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, I got you, fuck you, hop in." So the homeless guy hops in shotgun, and my friend is driving for like 15 minutes, and then after 15 minutes, the homeless guy is like, "Can I drive? can I drive your car?"
No way.
And thankfully he said no. Yeah. But he was like, oh, I almost said yes in the moment, but I wasn't really not.
Dude, imagine if he had said yes. That a homeless guy. Bro, he would have gotten out of the passenger.
He would have pushed his ass.
He would have pushed his ass out, bro.
dude.
He would have taken that shit.
Yeah, the second he got out of the car, he would have locked the doors, jumped to the other side, and fucking peeled off.
Hell yeah.
Yo, that would have been the most. Would have come up, dude.
I know,
Would've
bro.
come up.
Convince some guy, you just chit chat with him, convince some guy to let you in his car and give you a ride, and then you convince him to let you drive. You earned that car.
You got a free car.
Yeah, you earned
take
that car.
You take this dude's car and now you're fucking driving. But I mean,
Oh man.
you can't really do shit with it, bro. They're gonna call you the cops on your ass. They're gonna find you.
But
Yeah.
it's not stealing.
It's
He,
borrowing.
he willfully gave up the car.
He let him. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, if he calls the police and tells them this homeless guy pushed
Yeah.
me out of my car, they're gonna.
Also,
they're
it's
probably
a
gonna
homeless
side
guy,
with
bro.
him.
They're not gonna. If he doesn't have a phone on him or something,
They're not gonna
Yeah, they're
side
not
with
gonna
that
be
guy.
like, yeah.
I'm gonna drive this thing all the way to fucking California.
Honestly, yeah.
Because that's where I'm trying to get to, and then I'm gonna leave it in the parking lot.
That's the safe haven.
Yeah, that's a safe haven for
safe
homeless
haven.
people, bro. This fucking San Francisco. Is
The
San Francisco really
Californians-
that bad? Everyone's
I've heard it's one of the worst places in the
apparently
state
California's dying.
for homeless people. Yeah, man.
California's horrible right
Think
now.
about it. The weather is amazing. Why do you can be homeless? It's perfect.
pretty
Why
sweet.
do you need to get a job when the weather's amazing?
To be a homeless person in Houston, dude, in
That's a suck,
fucking
bro.
Texas, it's insane.
That's
You're
why I
mad-
give out
you're
water. That's why I be doing shit for these motherfuckers because they about to die, bro.
They really are.
They are touching death.
Bro, I pass by. There's this one fucking intersection, and I pass by, and there's always this fucking lady, a Hispanic lady, looks like she's in like her 40s, maybe like late 30s, and she has a baby with her, like strapped to the
Oh,
fucking
man.
strapped to the front thing, to the front backpack.
That's tough.
I don't like it, dude. Now, at the end of the day, you don't know these people's financial situation. Maybe they just
Yeah.
have to fucking do this, and they do have like some side job, but you should not have your baby out in like 90-something degree weather.
Yeah, man.
That shit is not right.
To me, it's questionable. Like, if you're out there and you're begging, and you have your children. Also, like, even if it's not a baby, let's say if it's like 5 to 10-year-old kids, what does that teach them? You know what I mean? Like, for the longer term of their life.
That's
Like,
gonna traumatize them.
yeah, man. They're gonna just think about that. Like, I get you have to do what you have to do, but like, try to find a job or try to ask family. I don't know. It's just like that doesn't set a good precedent. I think for the kid
Yeah.
Yeah.
to grow up and like, you know, I don't know, to think about that, like to think that you can, because the world's not always going to be accommodating of that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I feel like maybe there's going to be places that end up being more hostile towards homeless people. Like in Houston now, there's signs that say,
Yeah, don't give to them.
"Don't give to panhandlers." Like,
Bro,
it's
not
just,
just billboards.
yes.
Big ass
Billboards?
billboards that say do not give money to panhandlers.
Get them out of here.
And what a funny word for them, panhandlers.
Yeah.
It's
They're
crazy.
holding the pan.
That sounds
just-
like something from the 70s, dude.
They're
Like,
holding panhandler.
Any gold? Any gold?
Any gold?
Yeah.
Gold shavings? Anybody?
What is meant by panhandler? It's just a
Yeah.
funny term.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
is a
know.
funny term. But no, I'm surprised that's even legal, dude. I'm surprised like a
Nah.
cop doesn't pull up and be like, "Hey, you know."
They're just technically
do
they're not
this, I
breaking the
guess.
law. They're just
They're not.
standing there with a sign.
Yeah.
And if you're a cop, the last thing you want to deal with is a homeless person.
Well, it's
Hell
the baby.
no.
It's the baby. I thought would be illegal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The-
that's-
having the baby out. is
That
what
baby's cooking in the heat.
that baby
Bro.
is straight cooking, dude. And the babies are always so just like knocked out. And I would like to imagine. I would like to hope that they're in a nice deep sleep.
They're in a deep sleep because they're fucking dead, and that heat stroke got
That
them.
baby's
Man.
been dead for a month, dude.
That baby's cooking in that. And she's been toting around that dead baby trying to get money.
Oh, we're evil.
That baby is a turkey leg at the carnival.
This
Just
baby.
gnawing on that shit.
I found this shit in the trash, dude. This is not my baby.
She been snacking on it the
Been
whole
snacking
time.
on that baby.
She been taking chunks of the foot.
That shit is a turkey leg.
If you take the baby out, there's little chunks of it missing.
There's no abdomen.
There's no abdomen.
Extremely tender meat.
You just see the head.
But yeah, that shit is. I do agree. It's kind of fucked up, but it's like, do you want to put it up for adoption or send it to a shelter? Like, I don't know.
Maybe that's what you
I
have
don't know.
to do.
But
bro.
that's what you have to do.
I
so
mean, yeah.
If you
it's-
have a kid and you can't provide for it, and you know
Yeah.
you can't, and you don't have family who can,
put it up for adoption.
you get that kid's gonna have a better life. I mean, I know homes are rough for these kids,
Yeah.
but if they can get adopted, they'd have a better life.
I have a question for you guys.
Mm.
How do you guys? Would you ever see yourself volunteering at a sperm bank?
At a sperm bank?
Yeah, like donating some sperm.
What?
Oh.
What are they gonna do? with it?
What do they want my sperm? Did
Yeah,
they
that's
ask
what, that's
me?
what I want
It's
to
a
know.
sperm bank. They're gonna fucking give it to some lady and knock
Did
her
they
up.
ask me for mine, or am I just going like to do?
They're like, yo, we
God's
have a
work?
shortage of people. we need men.
We are
Will
running
they-
very
will they
low on
semen?
sperm.
Will they pay me?
Yeah, of course you get paid.
And my kids will be out there.
Yeah.
Oof.
How much
Well-
am I getting paid?
Let's go high. Let's say like $250 a nut.
$250?
$250.
What is it? Wait, they want me for several days?
They just
Or
want a
they
couple
me
nuts.
back to back.
They want like 5 nuts.
Back to
Like,
back.
like 5 nuts. Bump it up. Bump up your nut numbers. Give me like 500 a scoop.
A nut?
Yeah,
Damn.
500. Give me 500 a scoop.
So your problem
I'll do
isn't is financially, not like the ethical reasons.
I mean, I'd have to consult. I don't want to sound like a lame, but I'd have to consult with my girlfriend and
he
make
said, I don't
sure-
want to sound like a lame.
I'd have to consult my girlfriend and see if she's all right with
Doesn't
me
make
having
you lame.
illegitimate children out there.
You got a
from-
bastard child somewhere out there,
a
dude.
bunch of bastards just
Wait, is
roaming
that-
around.
So do you think those kids like are bastards? Like, do you think they're like illegitimate?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are the most.
Really?
But
Their dads-
listen.
That's
If
wild.
the mother is happy and the children has a good life, the child has a good life. Who cares? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter, right? If she finds a guy to help raise the kid, whatever, then who gives
or if
a
it's
shit?
2 ladies.
Yeah, man. Or if it's
Or
2
two
ladies,
guys.
even
Or
though
2
that's
guys.
wrong.
2 days.
I'm just kidding. But whatever. Let's let the people be happy, bro. Who gives a shit? Like, if somebody's a bastard, that's not really the real kid. If they're giving the kid a good life, to me, it doesn't make a difference.
Exactly. That's how I
Agreed.
feel.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I was watching the video and this girl was like, the guy was telling her that like he used to donate at sperm banks all the time and he has like 50 kids.
Bro, I don't
Oh
know
my
how I
God.
feel about that.
And
to be
the
honest.
girl was like, "You're overpopulating the world." It's like, no, bitch, that's not how it works. The ladies go in there for a fucking kid and they walk out with something.
And I think, sorry to interrupt you, but I think they make sure that, like, let's say if they're
They're
using
spaced
the-
out. Yeah.
yeah, like they're giving it to this chick in like this part of the city, this chick in this other part of the city,
Yeah.
or this other part of the town, or this other part of the state. That way,
Yeah.
there's not like an instance of your kid actually meeting another one of your kids who they don't
no.
know, and they fuck and they have a little baby and it comes out. You know what I mean?
I don't
Like
know my dad.
Eraserhead.
Yeah, because
Test tube baby. Little test tube baby.
you're gonna say one more.
What was I gonna say? I don't remember, but I don't know how I'd feel about that. I'd feel a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, do I know for sure that they're gonna use my sperm?
Yeah,
Yes.
how much are they like out of the 5 nuts that I'm giving them?
They're using those nuts to make babies.
For 500 a
sure.
scoop. How many babies are they making out of it?
I don't know I don't know the math. I don't know.
I want
cut
to
it
know
up, bro.
the per baby math, the nut per baby math.
That's 5 babies per nut.
The nut.
Hey, that's some strong ass nut.
That's a powerful.
That's
nut,
some
dude.
powerful nut.
Technically,
right there.
there's millions of them per
Oh
nut.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and apparently only 2% of what you nut out
Make it.
actually has sperm in it.
Oh, the
The
rest,
rest of it is just
Bullshit?
nut. Yeah, that's why
I
like when you
didn't
get a vasectomy, you still nut. You just don't nut the sperm.
Ah.
The
Would y'all ever
potent sperm.
would y'all ever get one?
Vasectomy?
Yeah.
No.
I don't want no one cutting in my balls, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want. I don't want an operation like that if it's not 100% necessary. Like for me to medically survive. Why do I need that? You know
I
what
would get
mean?
one. After I have my one kid, I'm like, you know what, vasectomy, because I'm not wearing condoms ever again. So I'm raw in there.
I'll bite the bullet. I'll wear a fucking condom.
Fuck that.
I wouldn't want to wear condoms.
I want to paint them walls.
Nah, I would get one. I think I'd get one.
You
If-
get one?
Yeah, if I had enough money and I could just, I don't have to go to work every day and shit. I'd just
And you're not
fucking-
put under. They don't put you down or anything. Like, it's not that invasive.
And I've heard that it's really not that bad.
It's
Like,
not
it doesn't
that
really
bad.
hurt that bad. Like the recovery.
And it's
to
pretty
it-
cheap. It's like a couple $100. It's
You're
like
fucking
300.
lying.
I swear to God.
To get rid of your manhood.
It's less than
It's a
$500
couple
to do
$100.
that?
It's less than
To
$500.
completely eradicate your manhood.
That's like the fucking price of a s'mores.
Can't believe that.
Oh my gosh.
It is.
I
It
mean,
is.
it is kind of crazy to think about. You have now,
Way more bang for your buck. Way
True.
more.
Way more bang for your buck.
you have
Way
now
more.
like destroyed the part of you that makes babies,
But it's kind of fire.
or
What
you
is-
blocked it or something.
What is
You
your
can
purpose
reverse
as a
it.
man? Leave.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
But no, to each their own, man. Sometimes that's what people want to do.
And you can get it undone.
Yeah, you can get it undone. So
Yeah.
whatever, man.
Which is pretty cool to be honest. The fact
Yeah.
that it doesn't hurt that bad, and the fact that you can get it reversed.
Shit, I would
But
get one.
I just don't.
You need to get
Like-
one next year.
I want to get one.
And if anything, I want to be knocked out. I know they don't knock you out; they just numb you up. But like, I want to be knocked out. I don't want someone digging in my fucking gooch.
Oh, man.
Just imagine the procedure, bro. You're laying down on your back,
Bro,
you have your
they're-
legs spread. There's a man in there probably chit chatting with you, and you just
Yeah.
feel little tugs on your gooch.
Bro, they're just pulling things out.
Yeah.
Imagine like things are just coming out. You're like, what's that?
These fucking sparks and all kinds of crazy shit. A bunch of blood splatters on the doctor's face.
He's like, they're sealing things up and shit.
Bro,
Yeah.
so I'm dating a girl right now, and she was walking me through like what happens when you go to the gynecologist, and that shit like traumatized me.
Oh, that shit sounds
looks
freaky as
horrific.
shit, bro. They get in
a
there.
fucking what's it
Yeah.
called, a pap smear?
Oh my
They
god.
get in there with like a
dude.
device, right?
They like have a
plastic
device that they crank open.
They crank open the yeah.
Oh God!
They crank open the vagina.
It's a guy going like this, and it opens up, and they're just reaching inside of you.
It was like a car, dude.
Yeah,
I think it's like a
it's
car.
like a car. It's like he's opening the hood.
The
Yeah.
concept of it freaks me out. Man.
You open the engine up, bro. It's just getting into the nooks and crannies. You see what it is? Your spark plugs.
Okay, honestly,
Fucked
I
up.
feel like being a male gynecologist is a conflict of interest.
Kind
It
of.
is,
I
man.
see what
Kind
you're
of,
saying, but the
yeah.
way you worded it is funny.
Is,
Conflict
bro.
of interest.
It
I'm
is a
interested in pussy.
He's interested in pussy,
Yeah.
and he works in pussy. How is it fair?
A straight male gynecologist, yeah, that is.
That's not right at all. That's
Okay, how do you
just
feel
kinda
about
skeevy, man?
a woman doctor cupping your balls?
Oh, that's awesome. It's different though. You know what I mean?
pretty sweet. Oh, she gonna suck him?
She's gonna suck him too much
Oh,
down
she
there.
sucks him.
No, it's a different situation entirely, Gio.
How?
Oh no, you think it is?
the same
Why?
thing.
Yeah, man. It's different because like a lot of these women are not gonna listen.
Oh my God,
Women-
my head is hurting.
9 times out of 10, how often is a woman gonna come on to a man and do the opposite? How often is a man gonna come on to a woman?
If you pull out in your pants and you pull out a shabango and she's like, "Oh, I get to touch this for free,"
Bro,
She might
not
like it.
hell no, man. It's gonna be mostly just knowing women, just on the scale, right across across the scale, men and women.
it's a wide
Do you
scale.
think if a guy doctor sees a woman naked and she's kind of fine,
They're not fully naked.
they're more often either way. They're more often than not going to be like, all right, I'm gonna try a little something. I'm gonna do a little whatever. I'm gonna get a little touches and
You
shit.
think like
Okay.
they just
As
enjoy
opposed-
it more? Like they're just taking mental images here?
Yes, but as opposed to like a woman doctor, it's more business. Like she's
I was
not
about to say
really.
something crazy.
Do you think she gets pleasure
about
out
to
of
say,
touching your
Y'all
balls?
think vaginas look that good?
Whoa.
To these guys, they do.
Well, I mean, if you're a gynecologist, who's to say that you don't love vagina?
Exactly.
Like, not the way they feel or whatever, but just the look of them.
Well, it goes back to the conflict
the
of
visual
interest,
thing.
man.
I mean,
Do you
a
want?
guy is way more, I think, yeah, way more
So let
likely
me
to
ask
be
you this question.
pervy and be into
Gay
it
son or
sexually.
thought daughter.
Do you? Go back to, how do we get back to
Gay
that?
gynecologist son or fucking...
Gay gynecologist or thought daughter. Oh my god. Okay.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind if my girl had like a male gynecologist. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't be like mad.
I mean,
wouldn't
yeah, it's
like
got to
it.
be... like, what are the odds
No,
that
I
your
wouldn't.
girl gets the fucking...
They
It
go
happens,
every year.
bro.
But if I could choose...
No,
I-
they go every year regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless of what they have, they go regardless. They have to go.
I wouldn't want to have a female doctor, to be honest, touching on my nuts. I'd kind of
You're crazy.
I'd prefer a...
You're a madman. What are you, some kind of sissy boy? You don't want a female doctor on your balls.
Sissy boy.
It's not supposed to be a sexual experience.
Yeah.
I need someone to tell me what's really wrong.
Why's your dick hard?
Yeah. Hey man,
I go to the doctor and I fake some symptoms just so she can touch my...
You fucking. Oh, my nuts are so much pain. I need somebody to inspect them.
Yeah. Oh, I got a snake bite on my dick.
Snake bite on my
You have to
dick.
suck the venom. Yeah.
No, but so you're
I
saying?
see where you're coming from.
Are you saying you would prefer a male doctor because he has balls, he knows his way around balls, and it's all business?
Yeah, it's all business. Yeah,
It's all business.
It just feels like I've had
It's
female
transaction.
doctors. How many of all the times that a doctor has touched your nuts and your dick, your whole junk? How many times has it been a woman?
Only like twice.
Same for me, only like
I
twice.
think maybe like one time.
It felt weird.
Yeah,
Felt weird.
kinda
Maybe
did.
if they were attractive, it would have been better.
I
Yeah,
think the age I
probably.
was at, it felt weird because I was like 14. So I was prime horny days. So
Dude,
I
I
was
had a
like,
little-
holy shit.
Until I was like 18, I had just a little short Jewish doctor.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something else. I
Short.
thought you were going to say a short Jewish dick. I was like, oh, shit.
Until I was about 18. It didn't grow at all until I was about 18.
I'm not even Jewish, dude.
Imagine.
My dick is.
I was like, what? But yeah, I feel you. Because after I hit like 15, I changed doctors, and it was just like this normal sized white guy. And I was like, oh, this isn't fun.
not letting this white motherfucker touch my dick.
This
isn't
sucks.
fun. Why am I even coming to do this then? This physical shit. My nuts are fine.
But no, I agree with Omar, bro. I'm just gonna go. I just want it to be business, all right? Like, I just want the best person for the job, man or woman, whatever. As long as they're in my healthcare network and they're close to me, I guess that's
Yeah.
all that matters.
So is it not the same for a gynecologist? You want a woman gynecologist.
Yes, I
Okay.
prefer my woman to have a good. Also, they're just more aware of things.
What's
Like,
going on.
Even exactly, because they're women, they're more aware of their own bodies and like their
Yeah.
own systems and structures than a male gynecologist would be. That's not to discount the education and learnings of a male gynecologist. They're probably still just as good, whatever. But I just think a woman has woman's intuition.
Yeah.
They just
Okay.
know. They just know their way around the.
Intuition.
They know their way around the panooch, bro.
Caresses the vagina. And
She caresses it. Look at this beautiful thing.
I can,
Let's crank this open
energy-
today.
The energy coming from your vagina is she can sense the problem.
Oh, you're a little tense today.
I already know the problem. You don't even have to take your pants off.
Yeah, dude, some Star Trek shit. Speaking of vaginas and dicks and all
Oh
that,
my god.
Zendaya, Gio, your girl,
Oh,
dog.
man.
Gio, you got to get your girl, dog. She's in
Hey,
a,
hey, yo, get your girl, man. She's acting all thotty and shit.
She's-
And then Zendaya over
she's
here.
getting tag teamed. By
She's
a
getting
couple
tag
of
teamed
twinks.
by white men.
Yeah, by two white
Oh
twinks.
my
I can't
God.
stand for this.
There's a new tennis movie coming out.
It's so funny that it's based around tennis.
Yeah, for some reason, why is it so
Tennis
sexual?
movie?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a movie about sex.
No.
It's a tennis movie.
In a way, it is. In a way, it is
It's
about
porn.
sex. It's like a sex-based movie. I don't know.
I think it's like some tennis star. She's a girl. She goes off to
Yo,
some
is that-
competition, and she meets these two guys at the hotel, and they start getting down and dirty with each
Is
other.
that from the same director of the movie where fucking Timothy
Chalamet,
Chalamet
yes.
is fucking that dude?
No,
Call me by your ass.
Call me by your asshole.
Call me by your
No, I think it is. I think it is the same one. Let
No,
me-
he made the vampire movie. The when Timothy
let
Chalamet
me
was a vampire.
see, Let me see.
Timothy
No, not a
Chalamet was a
vampire. They were
vampire.
cannibals. They were cannibals.
And was, and was he fucking another dude?
he was fucking a girl. He was fucking a girl.
What's up with that movie? They're just eating people and running across the country away from the cops.
Basically, yeah.
Like,
It's
why
a
are-
love story.
Why
It's
are
a
they trying to
cannibal.
make this a love story?
It's a cannibal love story.
Oh no, it is
really
Gio.
lovely.
It is the same director.
It is
from that one.
Yeah,
Call Me
same
by
guy.
Your Ass.
Call Me by Your Ass.
What a
Yeah.
sick son of
He
a
makes a bunch of
bitch.
love
He
stories.
has like a 20. As a 25-year-old man fucking like a 16-year-old boy. That is the plot of that movie.
I forgot about that part.
How the fuck?
about the
Like,
gay shit.
why is anybody? That's what? How is that interesting? I don't understand.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, so he's 16 in that movie?
Yeah, the plot of the movie. He's like 16.
And I don't know how it ends, but I do know that it ends with Timothy Chalamet looking at the fireplace, very sad and heartbroken.
Because the grown man. I didn't watch the movie, but I heard a podcast about the movie.
makes him
the-
fall in love, of course.
The grown man's piping the fuck out of him, nutting in his face and
Holy
shit, doing all kinds of
shit.
Is he
gross.
really?
Yes, bro. At one point in the movie, I think he nuts in a peach and makes the kid eat it or something crazy like that happens.
That is sick.
Timothy.
I haven't seen the movie. I can't say. But
Timothy,
that's what
are
I've
you
heard.
doing?
Timothy, oh my God.
At the end of the movie, Timothy finds out the guy is married and has like a wife and shit.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the guy's been piping the shit out of him.
Damn.
And the guy goes back to his wife and life and just leaves. The
I
kid.
will say that is a very common thing. Not even in that community. That's like common everywhere
Yeah,
now.
I mean, it
Shit.
happens. But
Yeah.
I mean, do I need to see a movie about a grown man fucking a teenage boy?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just
No,
not for
thank you.
It's like the
Man,
movie.
oh, man, it's just not for me. I would say I'm in the fucking majority. It's just not my forte.
It's for the fucking older gay
Who
guys
is
that like
this?
16-year-olds, dude.
Is that what
It's a very specific audience.
That's who it seems to be for. That's who this fucking director's man. This
This
director
shit must have been good, man. It got awards and
Bro,
shit.
that's what I'm saying. Is somebody liked it. Somebody
I don't
liked
know, man.
Hollywood was like, yeah, that's our story.
And you know what's funny? Every now and then Hollywood will drop one of those real weird movies, like that Licorice Pizza movie.
That
oh, man,
movie
that one was weird as shit.
was insane.
It's like a 27-year-old girl trying to get with like a 16-year-old, right?
Oh, and I was like,
Pretty much.
we're okay with this?
Yeah.
I was like, y'all are letting this movie in theaters all over the nation.
It is kind of strange how those will like slip
Oh
through the
my
cracks,
God,
and
bro.
we'll try to like.
it is.
idolize
I mean,
those stories.
there's definitely a double standard, right? Like if you're a dude, you're a 15-year-old guy, and there's like a 27-year-old woman coming on to you, and you're a dude.
It's pretty
you're-
sweet.
You're gonna be like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm fucking living. I'm the shit. That's what you're gonna be thinking.
You're living
Yeah.
every guy's dream.
And what you're
Yeah.
gonna do is you're gonna go tell all of your 15-year-old friends, dude, a fucking 20-something-year-old woman was touching my meat. You're gonna tell everybody. You know what I mean?
Of course.
But if it's like the opposite, that's disgusting. You
Yeah.
know? So it's like there's a huge double standard there. I guess.
There's a movie coming out like that right now. It's the Jennifer Lawrence one.
He's
she's
young in that.
No,
The
she's
guy?
older.
She's older and
she's older, and they like this kid's parents hired her to like
Boost his confidence.
basically
or something.
fuck her son.
to
Fuck their
fuck
son. It's like a long-term plan for her for the kid to like grow up or whatever the fuck. But she's like in her 20s, and the kid is like 17.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's No Hard Feelings.
No hard feelings, yeah.
And it got pretty decent audience reviews, if I'm not mistaken.
It looks funny.
Yeah.
It does look funny, but it's also like they kind of want her to fuck him.
That is odd.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of? I wonder if it'll be good though.
Hey,
I could
man.
go for a nice raunchy comedy movie. You don't see them too often these days.
I think it'll be funny.
Yeah, that raunchy comedies need to make a comeback, man. And shout out to Jennifer Lawrence, man. She fucking had all of her dudes exposed, and she came back from it, bro.
That
Bro.
was not holding her back.
I watched all 4 Hunger Games within the last month and a half.
Did you really?
I swear to God.
Why?
Why?
I
What
went on
compelled
like
you?
I went like on a bad movie kick, and
Oh,
I was
okay.
watching like Maze Runner and like
Oh my God.
I'm talking about some real bad shit, bro. Some real grimy stuff.
fucking
So
Percy
you watch
Jackson.
that bullshit, but you won't watch Titanic?
Hey,
I don't understand
Yo,
your movie taste.
I'm kind of with Omar.
Between the 4 movies, it was for sure at least 9.5 hours of footage.
I can't believe that. You
That I
could have
went
watched.
through.
You could have watched one 3-hour Titanic and had a much better experience.
I'm not gonna lie, them Hunger Game movies are hilarious, bro.
They're bad at points.
They're horrible.
But they're also, for some reason, that's why they're such successes. They know how to keep
Oh
you
my
engaged,
God.
kind of. It's still kind of an interesting story.
The first one is like somewhat of a movie, but after
Yeah.
that, it's like holy shit.
After that, it's outrageous. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're revolting against the government and shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, I watched all 4 of those. So I know my Jennifer. I'm fresh up on my Jennifer Lawrence shit.
I know the lore.
I know the Jennifer Lawrence. She's low key got some really good movies out there, man. American
man.
Hustle, she was really
She's
good.
a good actress.
Yeah.
Silver Lining, really good.
Silver Linings is really good.
That's a fantastic.
You know
movie.
who I'm gonna say here and now, who I don't think is a good actor? Omar recommended a movie of his recently.
Uh-oh.
Jared Leto. I think Jared Leto is a bad actor, dude.
He's horrible.
I
The
think
only movie I've seen with him in it is that one. I don't think I haven't seen Dallas Buyers Club.
He
I
was-
haven't seen any of those.
he was
Venom.
good in that. I'll give him that. He
He
was
was
good in
Venom?
that one.
Venom.
Who's he
No,
in?
not
Venom?
Venom.
Morbius.
fucking Morbius. That's
Oh,
Bro, he overacts.
Corbius,
he was
Morbius.
fucking Joker. He overacts in every scene he's in, and he just looks too like I don't know,
like a
bro.
puppet, dude.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking puppet, man. It's like he's so like weirdly like pretty and like I don't know, he's not to sound strange, but like you know what I mean, right? Like
He also
think I
looks
know
like a
what you're
Victorian child, dude.
Yeah, he
just
looks
like
like-
Tom
yes.
Holland,
That's
just like
what I
Timothy
mean.
Chalamet.
Yeah.
Victorian child. That's like a little doll. You know what I mean? Like a little
I know what you
blue-eyed.
mean.
Like
Powdered up.
yeah, and he just overacts. Like he just tries to like I don't know, like command the scene. I'm like, dude, stop. Like you don't have it. I'm sorry.
Dude,
Like,
he got lucky.
he did.
He got very lucky.
He's
He
a
was
good
in
singer
fucking,
though. I'll give him that.
What was the fucking movie with Christian Bale?
He was in a movie with Christian Bale.
Yeah, he was in the horror movie. Not the horror movie. American Psycho. Wasn't he in
Oh, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, he
was
was an American
He
Psycho.
got lucky with a lot of fucking roles, bro.
Yeah.
Because he didn't really have to do much.
But he'd be sneaking his cute ass on set, and they'd be like, "Yo, give him a role."
yeah.
Yeah, he
In the
does.
movies where he doesn't have to do much, like that in Fight Club, where he's getting his pretty face bashed in,
Yeah.
he's not bad.
Yeah.
But like when he actually has a commanding role,
to do something.
he's horrible. Like,
He
he's
does
so
have an odd face. Yeah.
and he just doesn't know how to act.
And his
bro.
demeanor is so weird. He constantly
It
looks
is.
like frightened and stuff.
Yeah.
It's every scene. I'm just
Yeah.
like, bro, please, like, leave the acting to real actors, like
Yeah.
fucking Joaquin Phoenix, like real people who know how to do it, man.
He probably feels like such hot shit though, because people probably people probably talk mad shit about
Yeah.
Morbius, of course.
Oh yeah.
But he has a fucking song and Guitar Hero, dude.
Oh dude,
Guy's lead singer of 30
No.
Seconds to Mars is pretty cool.
his
Yeah.
band is good. He's a good singer. I'll give him that. He's much more talented, I think, in that avenue than he is in acting.
Then
yeah.
fucking acting.
He's like Rush, dude. He has his fans, but we all know he's bad.
We all know the truth.
We all know
Russ,
the
the
truth.
singer.
Russ, yeah, the rapper.
I didn't even know who that guy was for a while.
Everyone just
I figured
generally
out about him
hates Russ,
recently.
like Nickelback.
He's
for
just
some
he's
reason.
just a hated artist.
He's
Russ
just
is
a hated
Nickelback.
artist. Yeah. They're very
But nah,
equivalent.
Jared Leto he was in fucking Blade Runner. Like he gets great movies for no reason.
He does get really high quality movies, which is the
Dude.
strange part. Like, he gets like really like in depth like roles and quality movies. And I'm like, who is watching this shit, giving it to this guy? Who is he blowing in the fucking studio? Which executive is he blowing?
Yeah,
The right ones. The right ones.
They're doing the right thing.
He's doing the right thing.
Fucking Morbius, dude. That's crazy.
So
talk.
how-
It's such a cool premise.
How often do you guys think that happens in Hollywood? How often do you think like the Harvey Weinstein shit, right? I'm sure it still goes on to an extent, but
Yeah.
how often do you think that there's like studio executives who are like, if you blow me, I'll give you this awesome role to like all kinds like chicks and guys?
Almost always, I bet.
Yeah.
Really, like, with every movie, you think
I think almost always.
at least one person is getting blown to get that movie. Basically,
I think at the end of the day, it's not like they're coming out and being like, "You got to blow me to get this gig."
Yeah.
But I think they're definitely being like, "Let's go out to dinner." A couple
yeah,
nights in a
like,
row.
yeah, it's like
And they
scratch
get
my
him drunk.
back,
Yeah,
and then it's like he has her in the car. And he's like, all right, like what are we gonna do?
yeah. He's gonna make a little move, and he's probably gonna be like, at this point, he's done so much for this person that they think like, "Oh, okay, I might as well just do this."
And then if they're
Yeah.
not receptive, then they're not gonna be on set Monday.
You never act
morning.
again.
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
a fucked up
Isn't that-
fucking
yeah.
gig, dude.
You could be a good actor and then you get blacklisted because somebody tries to fuck. I think that's what happened to Brendan Fraser. Some guy
It
tried to
is.
suck his dick and he was like, hell no.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
Damn.
get hit on, bro. Terry Crews had that whole story about someone trying to touch his meat.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. We don't know.
He
if
probably
that
let him. He probably let him.
Terry probably let him.
He
dude.
probably let
Man,
him.
Terry
Yeah.
got mad acting roles right after that. He was okay. He was fine.
That tells me a little something.
He got a hand job in a couple movies. What's the big deal?
It's not a bad thing for me.
yeah. It's there really is a double standard for men and women. There
Yeah.
truly is.
Absolutely, man.
I think. What do you think it is? You think it's the fact that women have to have something? I don't know what it is, bro. Like, why is it look so much more frowned upon on women than it is on men?
What do you mean?
Like if a female executive gets a guy
Goes
to like
onto him,
eat
yeah.
my pussy.
yeah. Like if a female
That seems
executive
kinda
comes
cruel,
onto a
too.
man-
Well,
I
you're
don't
saying
know.
you're saying it's more frowned upon when a woman does it than when a man does it, or the other way?
The other way.
It's more
Okay.
frowned upon when the man does it.
It's because look at the guy.
But
Look at Harvey Weinstein.
Okay, but let's say it's a
Yeah, that's a good
gross looking
point.
woman, but she's offering you the same role. I would still care way less. But like, I can see why a woman would care more, but I don't know why. Is it
It's
because
because-
something has to go in them? Maybe
Well, that somewhat, and
that's
it's also
an
like
aspect.
the nature of it seems more insidious from a guy.
it does.
Yes. Naturally, just seems more insidious from a guy.
Harvey
100%.
Weinstein,
The whole man's world
if
shit.
Harvey Weinstein
Yes.
locks me in a room and it's like, yo, you gotta eat dick or you're not leaving, it's way more scary.
You talking about suck or fear factor?
Both.
Bison dick
Simultaneously.
Oh my god.
It's fucking 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds.
Compared to like fucking Amy Pascal or somebody like that. I wouldn't care.
To my understanding, how it went down with Harvey Weinstein is like he would have his assistants do everything, and they would just like tell the chicks like, "Oh, Harvey wants to see you to make sure you're good for the role," and then chicks would go in, and sometimes he'd be butt naked already, or he'd be like he'd be in a robe. he'd be chilling with like shrimp and caviar and
in
shit.
his office.
And
How
he'd
do you
be
not
like-
bust out laughing?
and he'd be like, have some fucking caviar. And then he'd fucking have the caviar, and then he'd be like, fucking just open his robe or some shit, and he'll be like, suck it. That's what I imagine happened.
Bro, his gray fat body and his
Bro.
fucking didn't he have like a fucked up dick and balls?
Yeah, I heard at one point something happened to where his dick became fucked up to the point where it's just like it looks like a blob of like,
Yeah.
like green mashed
Oh.
potatoes or some shit.
Oh.
That's what the chick said. It was like really fucked up because I don't know what he did to it.
Not
He was
only
getting too many rub and tugs.
the wrong person rubbed and tugged him, dude. Or someone like in fucking Shawshank, dude. They fucking grabbed it and pulled it off.
Oh,
They got him right where they wanted him. And they fuck you, Harvey.
yeah.
I
Yanked his
think
meat off.
I'm trying to remember where I read this, but he was injecting himself to get hard with liquid Viagra.
Damn.
And once
bro.
you do that enough, you can like fuck up like the blood vessels and shit down there. So I think that contributed to his dick being all fucked up.
Completely flaccid dick
Dog.
constantly. That's awful.
that is a
Yeah.
horny man.
Not only is this guy, this old fuck, trying to get you to suck his dick, but his dick looks like a fucking shit show, dude. Looks like a freak show attraction
mess.
at a circus.
His
At a
dick looks like
circus.
freak show.
It's a fucking circus
His dick looks like a fucking deep sea creature.
Bro, that's
Blobby and
like the one they would have seen on the fucking submarine. Oh man, it's a good note to end on.
All right. R.I.P. to those sub folks. You guys should have thought about it.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Weigh your risk.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.